Okay, Excel Chapter 6 Practice Review Assignments. Okay, click copy 6-3 from your working student data files folder into your working folder, and then rename it as recruits. Okay. And then type your name, enter your name and the date. All right, and then look at this. This one has, okay, let me squeeze this one to the right. So we have metrics. We will fill out something from here and here. Applications. Okay, this one has a bunch of data. How many? Well, it's like more than 1,000 records. Okay, and then if you scroll to the right, this one has some values not applicable, something like this. All right, number 4. Use conditional formatting to locate records. Okay, we have a record all the way up to 1043. So, okay, we want to select this range, and this one is too long. So, scroll down it takes time. So why don't you select? Okay, click this one. Click the upper left corner, the name box, and then from here type A5 A1043. Enter. So this will select the range from A5 all the way to 1043. Can you see it? So starting from A5, it goes all the way down to 1043. Okay, now delete the second duplicate. So we want to find the duplicate here. Duplicate. So right click. You can find the duplicates here, or okay, I'm sorry, we don't have, okay, so what, okay, we gotta use conditional formatting. So once we select this range, click the home tab and then conditional formatting, select the first one, highlight cells rule, and select the last one, duplicate values, and then leave it as default, and then click OK. And then scroll down, and then let's see which one has a duplicate value. What we did is we just highlighted. That's it. We didn't remove yet. So if you scroll down, and here you go. Okay, the row number 763 and 64, they have the same record number ID here, and the information, they are still same, right? But at the end, some of them are different. So we'll just follow the instruction. Okay, delete the second duplicate record. The second duplicate record is 764, right? So click this row number 764, and then right click on this row number 764, delete. Okay, so we just deleted one duplicate row. All right, and then number 5. Okay, one application record is duplicated. So among this, there is, okay, it is hard to find the duplicate records. And that record has, okay, the ID. The ID is different, but it has exactly the same number. So all the fields in this are exactly the same, except the ID. So in that case, we can use a duplicate function to remove the duplicate. So we will use the remove duplicate command. So click any place in the table here. So go to the formulas tab, and the duplicate should be, okay, sorry, click the data tab, and then in the data tools, select this one. This is the remove duplicates. So click this. All right, then we can set the conditions. Okay, the application ID, so deselect application ID, because the application ID is all different. but only 2 records in this case. Only 2 records has same values for other fields or the field names. Last name, first name, all these are the same. So make sure to deselect this one, and then we have my dad has a. Okay, this doesn't matter because the header, there's no duplicate names for this title. So it doesn't matter. So click OK. So this one found one duplicate value. So there are 2 rows which has the same information. So it is line 1037. Okay, so now click OK. Click OK, but let me do this one again. Look at this. So we have the row number 1041, right? So let's try again. Okay, remove duplicate, deselect application ID, and OK. So this one found 1 duplicate. I'm sorry. Actually there was 43, right? 43, and then we manually deleted one record, and this remove duplicate deleted automatically for the other one. So we have row 10,041. Okay. And then number 6. Okay, number 6 is this. We will sort these records by some criteria, some field names. Okay, look, each row is called record. Each row is called record, and each column is called field. Okay, field. So record and field. So this is a record. The record is one person's information. And the field is the last name, first name, position, and so on. These are the field information. So click anything in this place. So we will sort this one. So click the Home tab and sort. Here is the sort arrow. Select Custom Sort. Okay. So first of all, we will select this record. Okay, sort this table by position. Okay, select the position. I said position. Okay, select the position first, and then sort by A to Z. This is ascending order. Okay, position, sort position by in ascending order, and then the next, if there are multiple same position, if there are records with the same position, then it will sort by acceptance date. So we will add next level, then it will be sorted by acceptance date. This one starts from newest to oldest. Okay, and then if there are also same acceptance dates, then we will sort by another level, which is offer date. So select offer date, also newest to oldest, and then add another level, there will be on-site date. And then also newest to oldest. Add another level, that is manager date. Select manager date, newest to oldest. Another one. Finally, phone date field. Phone date. Where is phone? Phone here. And then newest to oldest. So you can sort this by many different field names. Okay. So first of all, this data is sorted by accounting, and since there are by position, so accounting and so on, and since there are many accountings, it is sorted by the next one is account position, and then acceptance. So where's the acceptance? Acceptance date is here. And then not applicable. There are so many not applicable. Then the next one is offer date. So go to the offer date. They're sorted by this one and the on-site, and then manage date, and then finally phone date, like this. Okay, that's how we sort by some different levels. Okay, number 7. Okay, filter the data in the application worksheet to show only those records for which the values of the hired field is yes. Hired field. So which one is hired field? Okay, the column 8. This is hired field, right? Okay, filter means okay, sort shows every records, but filter means you will select only the records that meet the criteria. So this no will not, the records with this no will not display, will not be selected. Only those with yes will be selected. So in this case, click this hired, H4, and then click the sort and filter arrow. Click this filter. Click this filter. So as you see this, there is a arrow button in each field name. So click the arrow in hired. So from this we will select yes only. So this select no. So we checked the yes only. Then click yes, click OK. So this will select all the records with yes in this hired field, right? Okay, that is filtering. This is how we can filter. Okay, now copy the filtered value and paste them into hires worksheet. So we have a hires worksheet here, but there's nothing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this filtered data. And this filtered data is from here. So select starting from N1041 all the way to A4, right? Then copy, Control C, copy, click the hires worksheet, and then select A4, and then paste. Control V. Alright, so we just copied those filtered information like this. Okay, number 9. In the hires worksheet, do the following. Sort this data in ascending order of the position fields. Okay, we want to sort this one by position. How? Okay, click the sort and filter arrow, custom sort. So the first level of sorting is position, A to Z. Okay, that's it. So now this one is be sorted by the position in ascending order. Okay, letter B, add subtotal row at each changes in the values of the position field. So look at this. So we have a position account. So we're gonna insert a subtotal so that it shows the average of the base salary. So the base salary field will be subtotaled. So when we add a subtotal rows for the average of this base salary, okay, we can do this way. Okay, in the data tab, click the data tab. On the right side, outline group, there is a subtotal. So click the subtotal. Okay, at each change in, this will be the position, right? Position. So for each position field, we will add subtotal. And the subtotal will be the average of the subtotal. So select this, use the function average, and that will be the average of the field name is base salary, right? Base salary. Okay, and then click OK. So look at this. So the position is accounting, and accounting has the base salary, this, and this is the average. Okay, for the next position is content developer, right? Content developer, the average will be, average of this is this. Okay, so we just added subtotal as an average. Okay, for this each position. Okay, number 10, return to the application worksheet and clear the filter from the data. Okay, how do you clear the filter? That's simple. in the data tab, the filter is not enabled, so just click this to disable. Okay, so we just disabled the filter, so click this filter button. Alright, number 11. Okay, in this case, we will use an advanced filtering. So, okay, we have a data here, and then the base salary. Okay, here is a IT department, IT and the marketing worksheet. So the department, there are IT department and marketing department, and their salaries are here. The salaries are, got the base salaries are here. So if the base salary is greater than 70,000, or in the from the IT department or from the marketing department, if the base salary is greater than 60,000, and those records will be filtered and then displayed. That's what we're gonna do. So click the IT marketing hires worksheet. So we will write some condition, criteria condition. So if the department is IT and the base salary is greater than space 70,000, or if the department is marketing, and if the marketing's value is greater than, if the base salary is greater than 60,000, so this is condition. So if the department matches IT and the base salary matches greater than 70,000, or department matches marketing and the base salary is greater than 60,000, then it will be, those records will be selected. So that's how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna run the advanced filtering using the copy data and so on. So look at this. Okay, let's click the application first. Then click the data tab. In the sort and filter group, here is advanced. So click this advanced button, and then we can, okay, as you click this automatically selects the range starting from A4 to all the way down, N1041, all the way down. The criteria range is the condition that we just typed in. So click this arrow, and then click the worksheet, select this range, A4 to B16. So we just selected the criteria, which is the condition. And then actually we want to copy the result in a different location. But this may work or may not work, because when I tried before, it didn't work. So anyway, let's try this. So click this copy to another location. That means we will copy the result in this worksheet. Click D4. Okay, and then okay. Yeah, it gave us an error. So okay, let's do this one again. So click any place in here, and then advanced worksheet. And the list range is selected. Make sure this address is correct. And then click the criteria range arrow. Select this, click this IT and marketing hires worksheet. Select this range, A4 to B6. Click this arrow. And then this time we don't want to copy, just leave it as it is. Okay. And then click OK. So we just filtered based on the criteria. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 records are selected, and their base salary is in this range, greater than 70,000 for IT and greater than 60,000 for marketing. So that is correct. 5 records are selected, right? So this time, so why don't we select starting from N858 to all the way to here, and then copy. Okay, copy this one, and then click the IT and marketing hires worksheet, click the cell D4, and then paste it. Okay, so we're supposed to have this one. Do you remember we got an error? before we do this, right? So we're supposed to have these records copied automatically. But since we got an error, we just, manually copy and paste the results from this one. Okay. Okay, return to the application worksheet. Okay, this time, okay, so double click, so click this filter and then click it again. So we we just went back to our original data. Okay, return to the worksheet, convert the data range to Excel table. So we want to convert this one to an Excel table. So actually, so click any place in this range, and then click Insert tab, and click Table. Then this will be converted to a Excel table. Okay, make sure the range is correct, and we have a record. The first line is the header. So make sure to check this one, and then OK. So we just converted this one into a table. And then the name of the table is recruits. So click any place in the table. Actually, okay, let's try. Okay, and then here is click any place in the table, and then on the upper left corner is a table name, right? Table 1. So click table 1 and then rename it as recruits. Recruits, enter. So name of this table is recruits. Okay, instead of using A1 and A4 to all the way down, we can just use the recruits. Okay. So if you go to the formulas tab and then manage names, so we have a recruits. So recruits is a table name or the range starting from A4 to all the way down. Okay, so we have a recruits as a table name. Number 13, insert a new field name between last name and the position. So last name and position is this one. So on the position field, right click, insert. We want to insert table columns to the left and double click this so that we can, or you can just click D4 and then type for name. Okay, and then in D5, okay, we will fill this one with the first name and last name first and then the first name. So equal sign. Okay, the last name, we will use the field name. So whenever you use the field name, use the bracket. Okay, bracket, open bracket, and the field name is the last name. So you can select the last name or type last name and then close bracket, space. So last name, space. This n% means concatenate. Concatenate means connect each other. So the next one will be the comma. So comma is a letter or text. So text or letter should be enclosed by double quotes. So double quotes, comma, double quotes. All right. So last name, after the last name, comma will be added, and then space, %. Then the first name will be added. So the first name, we will use the field name, first name as the field name. So bracket, use the bracket, type first space name, close bracket, and enter. In this case, we didn't put the space. We're supposed to have a space, right? Last name. So why don't you, okay, let me change a little bit. So after this comma, put a space and enter. So we have a comma, space, and the first name. This is better. Okay. Now insert a new field after base salary. So go all the way to the right. So click P4, and then enter days to higher, enter. Then it will automatically insert another column. Alright, and then P5. Okay, in the days to higher field is this one, so B5. Okay, this will be the difference between M5. So equal sign M5. Select M5 minus select G5. G5. Okay. So as you click the G5, it will automatically include the field names. Enter. Alright, then if you scroll down, we're supposed to have numbers instead of the dates. We should have a number. So why don't we just click the cell P, the column P, and click the Home tab, change the number setting to general. Just a number, sorry, number. Then, as you see this will be 00, right? 40, and so on. Number or general? But what's general? General, okay. General is fine. So click number and general, still okay. So we have 40 and other numbers. Still we have integer values, right? So these are the numbers, number of hired days. Okay, apply the general number format already. Okay, done. Number 14, insert a slicer for the position field. Okay. Okay, number 14, a slicer is a useful feature. So click any place in the table. Okay, we wanna insert a slicer. So click the insert tab, and the slicer is in the filters. Click the filters arrow, select slicer. Okay, and then this slicer is for the position field. So select the position, and then click OK. So we have a slicer, and since the position field contains many different positions like this, they are all listed here. So we will copy this one. So why don't we just copy and cut? So right click on the white space next to the position, click cut, and then select the matrix worksheet, click B4 and then right click and then paste. All right, and then resize it. So B4 to B13. So make it something like this. And then we want to change the column. So click the options tab. So make sure this position slicer is selected. Then you have the slicer tools tab. So click this one. And then the columns, we want to make it, okay, let's try number 15. In 2 columns. So make sure this make it 2, enter. So we have 2 columns and all the positions now displayed in one area. Okay, number 15. E5 to E10 in matrix. E5 to E10. So in this case, we will select the data for all this information. So applicants. E5 is, okay, use the subtotal function. Okay, subtotal function with the count a function to count the number of entries in application ID field of the recruits table. Okay, recruits table is this one, right? This is recruits table, and the applicant ID is this one. Applicant ID is in the first column, right? So this will count the number of this. Okay, number of this. Count A means they count only the numbers here. So this is how we can do this. So click E5 equals, okay, subtotal, type subtotal. Alright, then the first argument is we have numbers here. So this will be the subtotal. We want to count, right? Count A. Use the count A. So select this number 3. Select this number 3, comma, and then we will go to the applicant ID in the recruit table. So why don't we type the recruit table? Recruits. So from this recruits table, okay, bracket, and then we will select the first column, which is application ID. This one, right? And then bracket, close bracket, and then close parenthesis. So this close bracket matches with this opening bracket, and this closed parenthesis matches with this one. Make sense? So these 3 represent count A. Count A. So okay, I just it's in the if you see this this ebook has, I don't know the page number, but ebook has a table like this, subtotal function number. Okay, so when you use a subtotal function, these are the numbers that represent these functions. So number 3 represents count A, number 2 is count 2, count. So for this letter B, C, we will use count function. So we will use 2 instead of 3. And okay, please note this. Okay, for the function sum, we will use 9. Okay, 9. All right. All right, and then from this one, hit enter. So 1037 is the number of records in this application ID. So we will do this similarly to this phone screen. So E6 is equal to subtotal, and the number is count, so we will use number 2, comma, and the table name is recruits, bracket. Okay, this time this will be the number of values. Okay, count the number of values in phone data. So select the phone data, phone date, bracket, parenthesis. So the phone screens has 782. Count means you will select all the numbers in phone date. Where's phone date? Phone date. So this will not be counted. Only the numbers will be counted. Okay, count A counts, everything in the in this field. Counts everything except the blank. Okay. And then manager interviews. So that is E7. So equals subtotal. Select subtotal. And then this count. So select 2, comma, recruits, bracket. And this, the field name is manager dates, bracket, parenthesis, enter. Okay, on-site interviews the same, subtotal, parenthesis, count, comma, recruits, bracket, the on-site. So on-site date, select the on-site date, and then close bracket, close parenthesis, enter. Okay, offers E8. E8 is on-site. Okay, so no, sorry. We are doing E9, right? E9 and E10. Okay, E9 and 10 is, E9 is for offer date. So equals to, do the same thing. We'll just repeat the same step. Total, count, recruits, bracket, offers, select offer, scroll down, offer date, cross bracket, close parenthesis, enter. Position field. Okay, position field is acceptance date. Okay, so equals subtotal number 2 recruits. Position is an application date, right? Application date. Okay, close bracket, close parenthesis. Okay. Acceptance date fields respectively. All right, and then number 16 in E11. Okay, E11, calculate the number of applicants for each hire by dividing. Okay, we want to divide the value in E5. So equals, okay, divide this E5. So where is E5? Okay, divide this E5 by the value in cell E10. E10. Okay. And then E12 is divide the sum of values in E7 and E8. Sum of E7, this is 7, and E8. Okay, parenthesis, divide by E10. Enter. All right, in the range F6 to F9, F6 to F9, get this one, F6 first. Calculate the percent of the original applicants that survive to each step in the process. Okay, so select this E6 to E9, E6 to E9, and dividing the number of applicants that made it to each step by the value in E5. Okay, so just do this one. So this one, just click the first, F6 first. F6 equals. So we will divide. Okay, E6. Divide E6 by E5, right? E5. E5 is this. But E5 will be used again. So press F4 so that we can add the dollar sign. So $E, $5. So when we copy this cell down, E5 will stay the same, remain same. Okay, enter. So copy this one down all the way to 9. Okay, then look at this. Click the second cell. So this will be E7 divided by E5, right? How about this one? E8 divided by E5. E9 divided by E5. So E5 is anchored, which has a dollar sign, so it stays the same. Okay, now E5 to E10. E5 to E10. Okay, use the conditional formatting. Okay, conditional formatting is this one. And then colors, and then data bars. Okay, we will use data bars gradient fill with orange. Okay, like this. All right, number 17. Okay, I think I made a mistake on this field, this cell, E10. So E10 is, this is an application date, right? Application date. So we're supposed to use acceptance date. Acceptance date. So type this one as acceptance date. Acceptance date, right? And enter. So we're supposed to have this number. So now it makes more sense. Right, and then we are doing number 17, right? Okay, number 17 in the application worksheet. Okay, create a histogram chart. Range is P4 to P1041. So why don't we type the cell in this range, P4 to P1041. So type P4 to colon P1041, enter. So we selected all these cells, right? And then using this one, we will do histogram chart. We'll make a histogram chart. All right, so insert histogram chart is, okay, just click this lower right corner. We will see all the charts. So from this, all charts, histogram is here. So click the histogram and then select this. So click OK. So once we have this, let's move this one to the, okay, once we have this, okay, we need to move, okay, move the chart to the matrix worksheet. So click the move chart, and then the charts, the worksheet is matrix. Okay, so this one moved to the matrix. Where is it? Maybe it is over here. So move it to the left. Probably we will move it H4 to M13. So M13 is here. All right. Okay, change the chart title. So click the chart title and then type days to hire and add the data labels to the bars in the histogram. Data labels. So click the, here it is add chart elements arrow, data labels arrow. Okay, why don't we put in the at the end? Inside, outside end is better. All right, and then in the axis option, change the histogram's bin width. Okay, so we will insert axis title, more axis option. Okay, and then okay, make sure the horizontal axis selected. Okay, click this one, axis option. In the axis option, okay, histogram bin width is 5. Bin width is 5, so make it 5. And the over bin, so select the over bin, make it 50. And then under bin, make it 25. Enter. So as you see this, we have a data like this: less than 25, greater than 50. So there are 6 of them that is greater than 50 and 1 that is less than 25. Okay, then we have a y-axis as here as well. Okay, now we want to test the dashboards. So close this. Okay, so from here, let's select programmer. Let's select all of this. So here it is, programmer. Well, okay, so look at this. Programmer, as you select one, then these are the data from each position of this. Right? As you see this data changes, and also the chart changes, right? Like this. Okay, now we want to select multiple positions. So click this one, click this button, so multiple selection. So from this we will select programmer, but deselect this. So we select programmer, system analysis, web designer. If we accidentally click another one, then click that one again. So we have selected these 3 positions, and these are the data. And based on this data, we have histogram like this. Okay, so this is a slicer. All right, so we are done for this exercise. Save it.